Another couple of minutes, we will be on the live as well as the all right, people, that's a very good conference room. Can we rename the conference room? Which part of the world you come from? Conference room. Unmute yourself. Joined from where?
Viji, you are not audible to us.
Really? Am I audible to everybody? Yes. Savita, can you please check on your side? I am audible.
Yes, audible.
Thank you, Kaushik. Conference room, are you from which location?
Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar. Thank you. Thank you, Monalisha. Monalisha, Alisa, Kareem, Santosh, Rudra, Praneet. Come on video. There is somebody, Del. Can you please rename yourself to something? Whatever your real name is. Hi, Rudra. Wonderful. Askan. We'll give another 1 more minute. Meanwhile, how many of you are trying whatever we learned? How many of you are new to this session today? I know 2 people who have joined. Kaushik is new, Karthi is new, Rudra is new, Praneet is new. Who else? Savita, are you able to hear me now? No, I'm not able to hear you. Just check it. Santosh is new. Okay. Wonderful. Anybody from the conference room new? Or is it you are already used to with me and the session?
Me, Vijay.
Hi. Rename yourself. Henna.
I'm trying to, it has not been happening. I'm trying to.
Okay, and now let me do it now. And you can come on video, Henna.
Yeah, my video is on.
No, it's not visible. Just try again. Maybe you want to go out and come back.
Okay.
Okay. Kareem, Pranav, Prashant, Shadiq, Askan, come again into the video. Caption for this. Who wanted caption? That's nice. Somebody wanted caption. Okay, so how many of you tried the earlier practices about voice? For voice, we have given a lot of exercises. Did you try tongue twister? I try tongue twister every single day. Anybody tried with a pencil trying to speak? I thought we all speak, right? In meetings or when we are connecting with one way or other, something we'll keep in our mouth and we keep talking. Okay. So this is going to be an interactive session. So please respond. How many of you tried anything? Did you see any change? You know, brain has this beautiful function. You put anything into the brain, it will make it happen. That's what brain is all about. Okay, so once again, your warm welcome to today's session. Is my screen visible? If yes, please give me a thumbs up. And with me, thank you, Kaushik. With me, where is my co-host, Akshat? Come on video, please. So this is a series aimed at communication using a very powerful mind and brain game consciously and using experiential way. We don't teach here, we experience here. How many of you agree? So far, did we all sit and listen or did we do something? Did we do something? If yes, give me a thumbs up. We experience or we just listen and go? This conference room, you please unmute. That's a lot of people are not talking. It's like I'm seeing good picture, but the beautiful picture is not top. Okay. Once again, welcome back. We are going to deep dive. What are we deep diving today? How many of you resonate with this? 101 of brain and mind. We are copycat. Agree, disagree? Who agrees? Give you a thumbs up. Whoever agrees that we are copycat, give you a thumbs up. Those who are not, heart. I want to see how many heart comes. If somebody says I'm not a copycat, I would really love to have the conversation with the person. If you are not saying both, that is something wrong. You are not agreeing, you are not disagreeing. Okay, conference room made it thumbs up. What about others? Are we copycat or not? Yes, we are copycat. Even now you are copycat. One way or other, you will do it. With the force of voice, you will exactly do whatever I'm telling. That's the way brain works. Okay? And what is this brain language? 7:38:55. Someone unmute. What is 7? Our brain language, way of understanding. 7:38:55. What is this? Is it some size of the human being? XL kind of size? Or what is this? What is 7? In a communication, what is 7? Only 7% of the words in a communication, the portion of the words is only 7%. What is 38? 38% only we hear the vocal. So in a communication, vocal is 38%. The rest 55% is all about non-verbal. Clear? Clear? If you master this, then you can win any conversation. How? If you see the first impression, this is by research. People form first impression. You see a reel, you see a YouTube, you see a movie, you see a paragraph, a blog, news. Within first 7 seconds, you will kind of form your.
Ma'am, I think it's an internet issue from her side. I'll just confirm it once.
Are you all able to hear me?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am. We can hear you. Yes.
Are you all able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Okay. I have a power cut, so just give me 1 minute. I'm switching over. Give me 1 minute, please. Just give me another couple of seconds. I should be with you. Are you able to hear
Me? Wonderful. Is there echo? Is there echo?
No, ma'am. None as of now.
Okay. I am hearing an echo. Let's see. Let me share the screen. Sorry about it. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. So we form within first 7 seconds of first impression. And you know how? 90% the word, but by the non-verbal cues. And the beauty is the non-verbal cues are 6 times faster than the words. Before even the right, you are hearing it much higher.
Just give me one.
I don't know why. Is it better? My voice is better?
Yeah, ma'am.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Okay. So knowing non-verbal is the most important if you wanted to influence. Where do you think it is really impacting us? Before even we go, where do you think it is really impacting us? Have you experienced this in a group of friends when you talk? Everybody communicates. You also communicate, but sometimes the point what you said, somebody else would have said it, and that would have been picked up immediately, and everybody would have debated. Somebody else would have said the same point, would have had a different impact than you were. 2 or 3 friends, and a girl picks up one friend among that. What happens? Classic example of non-verbal communication. So what is this non-verbal communication all about? There are a lot of complex components involved in the non-verbal communication. Can you tell few of it? What and all involved in a non-verbal communication? You know that 73855. We are talking about that 55% of the non-verbal communication. What and all there in it? Anybody? Unmute meeting rooms, conference rooms, and say
Emotions.
emotions. Then
Facial expressions.
facial expressions. Wonderful.
Body
Then
language.
body language. Yes.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Wonderful.
Intention.
Intention.
Yeah.
Intention. How you see intention. Give me little example of
For
how you
example,
understood.
yeah, for example, if I'm speaking any truth to anyone, then definitely I'll speak it with heart and it'll reach towards other person with heart. If I'm lying, then other person will not feel it at that level, at what level I am actually trying to express my statement or, my point of view.
Exactly. Wonderful point. Intention, if you allow me, Hina, I rephrase it. It is the non-verbal cues and the words you speak. If they are aligned, then the intention becomes congruent, which is what we saw in our last class. It's a beautiful point. That is why the trust factor comes when the intention is aligned with your non-verbal cues, what you are saying. Wonderful. The research shows that non-verbal communication is a very, very complex process, and it involves a beautiful combinations of many things, what many of you have said. And David Phillips, he has put a very nice method which is widely spoken called SPACE. So the first one is stance and posture. See, many of you are sitting. Some of you are lying, lay back. Some of you are looking your head down. With all of this, I could read what is going on in your mind in one snapshot. Just one snapshot. You don't have to speak at all. This is a classic example of non-verbal communication, how you are communicating. If I have to translate it in a client meeting, when there are a lot of people are sitting, the client can understand whether you are speaking the truth, whether your team member and the project manager is there, whether the team member and the project manager has a very good synergy because of the language. Like somebody is looking their head little tilted down, is totally away, disconnected from the rest of the group. I'm not naming the person, but that's how it is. That's the exact body language. So that is exactly. Thank you for all the conference rooms. Made somebody to be very aware of it. After that, the person got aware of it. See, this is what happens beautifully. See, we are humans. Such a beautiful thing happens. So the stance and posture is what all about it. Second is proximity and personal space. We all have experienced it, right? Look at the boys in the conference rooms, meetings rooms versus the girls. There is a personal space differences. Within the girls, there are personal spaces. It is also communicates so much about our non-verbal communication. And why is this so important? Why are we talking? Because when you are in a business context, it becomes culturally a lot more important, especially when you are interacting with the different culture background clients or your own project people. Arms and hands. We all know there are a lot of theories like you do up, you do down, you hold your hands, whatever that happens. The C is contact. You all spoke about it. Eye contact. The last one is E. What is E? Energy, the voice tonality, the way the jumpiness in the voice. We all recognize, right? How beautifully the voice changes. This is a fairly a complex definition which are involved in the non-verbal cues. Now let's go further. We are going to, so this is this complex. How a space really looks in the real world. Shall we take a very common example? How many of you are cricket lovers, cricket fans? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you love cricket? And there was an important match and you couldn't come and watch the match from the beginning. You are almost at the tail end of it. Can you guess whether the match is in the winning or losing side without seeing the scoreboard? Can you know whether the match is in the winning side or losing side of your favorite team? Let's watch it. I just purposefully stopped it here. If you see at the beginning of the video, what happened? They showed a very young lady with a face which is completely tensed. Correct? Can you now guess what would have been the match? If you are watching this, came just into your hall and you are watching this match. Can you tell me whether this match was on the winning side or the losing side by looking at the expression of the audience? Yes? No?
Yes.
Give me a thumbs up if it is. Thank you, Hina. It is. You look at this person now. As you would have seen in the commentary, it is one ball left to win the match. So we are invariably know how to read non-verbal communication. But why do we then fail in communication when it comes to important conversation? What happens? Why we cannot influence your communication in a meeting? Why?
Lack of confidence, maybe low preparation.
Lack of confidence, low preparation. Very good logical data points, Savita. Your left brain is very good. What else? Good points. What else? What is the main reason?
Ma'am, I think we are not congruent enough.
We are not congruent enough. What we observe, what we wanted to project, there is a gap. Then your body will start giving all non-verbal communication in a conflicting. So between the logical brain and the emotional brain, which is tuned into your non-verbal communication, starts giving different sides of the signals. So the person, so whatever that is going on in you, how does the other person know? That's a beautiful question, right? Whatever the conflict that is going inside me, how you are able to read it? That is why some people could influence, people could follow the leaders because of this very reason. What is that reason? You remember the space? All of you remember the space definition? Hold on to it. The clues or the cues are in this. Look at all the different characteristics which are contributing to the non-verbal communication. Now we also know, like the way in the match, right? Like the way in the match, see the lady? Like the way in the match, we all read non-verbal communication, but it is so fast that we don't recognize what is the underlying mechanism. Now we are going to decode. Are you all interested? So that next time, if you want to influence somebody, you can apply it. You can do a slow motion processing and influence the communication. Are you ready to unlock the magic? Give me thumbs up. There is a method called read. Okay. This is the most famous method among any time. What is read? Real-time emotional analysis and deduction. The name sounds very technical, right? So you must be thinking about a supercomputer, a metadata, a big data, all that is going to come. Of course, all are going to come, but all are there already in our brain. The most super brain in the world discovered was our brain. It was naturally given to us. Everything what we built is from that little brain as a copycat. That's why I said we are the copycat. You take any invention, I repeat this in every class, nothing we found new other than what is already available in the nature. We think we invented something new. No, we always copycat. So now tell me, how are we going to do real-time emotional analysis and deduction of other person? What is going on in the non-verbal world? Are you all ready? Now that you know your framework, we can do it. Ready, ready? Okay. I don't have to read it now. Tell me, in this picture, what are you seeing? What is happening? All of you, I don't know how many of you watch Chota Bheem. I watch Chota Bheem. Lovely cartoon. A classic thing for emotional intelligence. So what is happening in this picture? Any one of you unmute the conference room, the meeting rooms where more people are there. Santosh, Alisa, Kaushik, Jyoti. What is happening in this picture? What is happening in the picture? Whatever you see, you say it. What is happening?
They're making fun of this kid, Chota Bheem, but I can't seem to understand on what.
Okay. They are making fun of Chota Bheem. What are the, what made you to say that? That they are making fun of Chota Bheem?
The mocking facial expression on the guy on the right and also on the left hand, as well as the kids.
The person here is showing something. Okay. So you can say instead of mocking, they are trying to trick him. They're trying to do something. You see, he is holding. Now, how did I say? I also did not watch. This is a picture, okay? You see the question mark? So he is doubting. These people are trying to trick. And see this expression. Oh, something is going to happen to Chota Bheem. Don't take that laddu. Nothing has been told. A pure picture. Cartoons are the classic examples of non-verbal communication. If you master cartoon watching without any voice, seeing, you know, remember that comics books comes earlier? They are the classic examples of non-verbal communication. Before even you read, you just flip through. You will know the story. Correct, no? How? So first what happens is we recognize signal. I'll tell you which part of the brain is recognizing. First, understand the process. Then we will connect with our little master, our genie, and I'll tell you what is happening. Second, what happens? The moment you recognize, our brain would immediately empathize and evaluate. How? Hold on to the thought. How the brain, when it sees somebody's emotion, it is empathizing and evaluating. Then it will immediately adapt to the situation. What should I do? What should I do? That's when it accesses certain part of the brain for information. Then it will go to the next level of, depending on the intention of why you are in that context, the brain will act. This is a very simple high level things what happen. Now, let's see the science behind it. Okay. As the way I said last time, in any communication, our brain will first process non-verbal, then it process vocal, the sound, then it process the word. And our brain is very hardwired to read first non-verbal only. It would never ever listen words. Like the way now you are seeing, the way I'm communicating, it's like, I'm saying, that's it. So you'll be convinced with that. What I'm saying after that, bullshit, whatever I'm saying is nothing. Because you are convinced with the way my words, my face, my hand movement, my voice tonality. This is how we do. So what happens is that we have something called limbic system. In that, there are three important things. Why am I explaining this? Always understand. I am very clear. I explain only if you wanted, it is useful to you. Otherwise, I don't bring anything to my class. Because every time we are in communication, we as a human cannot not to communicate. We are bound to communicate. So understand how our brain works so that you can master your communication, be it at home, be it in your personal relationship or professional relationship. So what happens? Our great fight flight mode amygdala senses all the emotions. That is non-verbal. Somebody said, right? Emotion. Then what happens? There are something called mirror neurons in our brain. It immediately mirrors that emotion because every human has all the emotions stored. It is given by default, by the way we are born. Somebody asked one time, are you saying then that I am a terrorist behavior? Of course, you have that kind of emotion too. How? When you see an insect, what do? You kill. Kill is the same emotion, whether it is an insect or whether it is a bird or whether it is a human. Kill is a kill. The emotion is the same. There are more than 1,000 emotions. In that, 132 are more common and it exists across everybody. How much you activate it is the difference. Okay. So the mirror neurons, what happens? Immediately take it, simulate it, exactly simulate it. And then the prefrontal cortex does analysis, goes to the database, in this case, the emotional side, the unconscious mind data, process it and say, okay, this is very important meeting for me. The other person is upset with me. I need to do something. Because it mirrors the upset emotion. It will go and see what are the solutions for that upset emotion, goes and checks it. That's all it happened. Now shall we experience it through an example? All of you ready? Ready? What happened? It's a very beautiful non-verbal communication flipping. Go back to space. That's why I said you go back to space. In space, we had that proximity. Remember, the girl was okay till sometime. After that, she just hit kick the man out because the man came closer to the proximity space. You see the voice in which earlier she used to say the giggling to the threatening tone to the end, she was so surprised. She was surprised, but the person, see that both the people were experiencing surprise, but the man, in this case, the caveman experience of surprise is different. It is kind of astonished. Oh, there are people like me. On the other hand, this girl, what is this guy doing? Why is he getting surprised? All this happened how? Mirror the neurons and get the emotion. Okay? Now, what is the real world of this application? We humans understood this and we are effectively using this in a decoded way outside. Where and all we are using? When it comes to where we use customer experience. Remember Alexa? When we say, hey Alexa, then Alexa says, why are you so sad today? If you tell Alexa, Alexa, I love you, it immediately says, so sweet of you. Oh, your voice is so sweet. How is that saying? It deducts because we cut and copied it. Okay, now shall we understand, read bit more by experiencing ourselves? We saw, we kind of did, our mirror neurons did it. Now we are going to actually experience it. Are you all ready? Ready? Okay. All of you come on video. Nobody is going to be not on video. Okay. All of you come on video, please. What you are going to do? You see this girl? What the girl was doing? Sad and looking down. So what you will do? You will look down. All of you look down. And you will remember a happy thought. Just do this. All of you put down your face and with a crying face. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to observe all of you. Those who are not there, all of you look down and try to laugh. You have to be sad, okay? You cannot make it. Not just try to laugh. Try to think a happy moment. See whether anything happens. You don't move. Santosh, the way you are lifting your eyebrow, right? You have to change. You don't change. Make a sad face and think happy, be some event. You will invariably smile like the way Rudra is smiling. Rudra is smiling. How many of you experienced? Was it easy? Was it easy to be feeling happy? Anybody unmute it and tell me how was it?
No, it feels like just even to cry. Means I was trying to remember any of the happy moments, but I was not able to.
You will get neurological confusion. Why? Because our amygdala says it is sad. So it will immediately, the mirror neurons will go and look at only sad data, but you are trying to get it. It doesn't know what to do. It is confusion. This is what happens in our communication. Okay. Now, all of you look up, chin up. Now, happily smile. Now you will think of a very sad moment. Look up, completely look up. Think of a very sad moment, crying moment. Somebody rejected you. Somebody scolded you in front of everybody. Smile and think. Big smile on your face. Big smile on your face. And think. Think of any negative emotions. Anything. Somebody scolded you. Now come back. How many of you were successful in remembering and becoming sad? Anyone? If anyone becomes sad, please unmute yourself and tell me. Anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are able to mimic this. No, you will not because your brain cannot do it. Were you able to do, Hena? With smile, able to remember that?
I was able to remember, but there was like feeling of smile, like I was making fun of it.
You are not able to feel sad, right? You will
Not
not
able to feel sad. I was able to remember the moment, but in that moment was converted to the fun moment.
Exactly. You even if you try hard, the data would be confused with that. Okay. So now, how are you planning to use this? You are all going to experience. Okay. This week you will practice this. You will use the read, that is reading the signal, read the space. I'm going to give lot of exercises during this week. All of you, will you all do it and respond in the WhatsApp group? Will you? You can refer the earlier notes. Okay. Do you all know the YouTube channel? Akshit, can you please post it as we speak? All of you go through the earlier exercises.
Ma'am, I'll put it in the group for reference and
In the Zoom, can you please put it? I just wanted people to do it. While Akshit is putting, respond about today's class and be joyful. Practice this space. The more you practice space, the more you become master. I'll tell you one thing. Let me first launch the poll. This is a real life experience. My boss and my mentor was once doing he was doing an appraisal. So he gave a feedback to one person. He was pathetic in his communication, absolutely pathetic. So he said, if you cannot improve your communication, you would be out of the company. But if you improve your communication, you will be heading a country. And that person took that advice very seriously, worked upon for 6 months. And we all signed up to support that person. Everybody went and started like the way, whatever you are all doing, some of it, A, B, C, D and all we were learning. And guess what? That person brought the highest revenue holding a new geography in North America. It's a real life story. So don't take communication so light. It is the most important. The difference between today, the highly followed reel versus the no good. The content may be good, but still people don't follow. Why? Because non-verbal communication is not there. Period. Okay? Okay, all of you. Thank you so much for the wonderful feedback. Keep giving. Can you all check the YouTube and click on it and subscribe so that I know that all of you are there in that. And when I send, this is the class you refer it for this kind of notes, you will be in a position to do it. All those in the room, please click on it. And thank you so much for your time. See you next week. Have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you all.
You.
Thank you. Thank you, my host, Akshit. Thank you, everybody. Please subscribe so that you will be in a position to do the class notes and the exam.
ma'am,
Thank you all.
thank you for the wonderful session.